Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy. When you come, make I give you digits. When's the last time somebody did it like this? Too much ice on my wrist. That's why everybody hating on me like Chris. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. People think I be Johnny just come. Like I just got rich, like my money just come. Send them back to where they come from. For talking like the product of a ton. Southside no come from, me no care, my brother. One side, sit down for one chair, my brother. Come try, me will make it, my brother. Long time it takes to reach here, my brother. Kilometers. I don't come kilometers. I don't walk that many kilometers. Learn from the teacher. I don't take for the game, she no pitas. I decide bad mind from a distance. Not this sweet happy.
The 90s are calling, and you don't need a landline to answer the call. Just head over to the event center this weekend.
As if, Alexis. If you've reached an overall rating of 90 in my career, head to this retro event for top-notch 3v3 competition. Bring your totally awesome builds and earn wins to unlock prizes starting at 9 a.m. and running in 4-hour.
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Thompson and Wiggins on the wing. Kuminga is out there with Kevon Looney, and it's Curry in at the point. And for the Thunder, inside we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And you know, traditionally, BA, when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. Now Dort. Back to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation. There.
From behind the arc. Curry, that's good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. His scoring sits at around 31 a game. An impressive number. It's Giddey on the wing. On the take. Looney with some nice D. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And, B.A., you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted from distance.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
And here's Kuminga for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Giddey.
Well, taking the initiative right there, Klay Thompson makes it very difficult to challenge without fouling.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 5-point game. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Offensive rebound. Looney. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Thunder.
And there's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Williams. And the bucket is good.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Curry passes to Looney. Holmgren with the block. Kuminga against Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Curry. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. On the assist from Williams. Golden State has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Yep, count it. Curry's got 8.
Excellent touch by Stephen Curry. What a smooth offensive player.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Curry. Oh, the teardrop falls in. 10 points for him.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander again.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
On the wing, Curry. 10 points for him. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
The Thunder have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Left side, Williams. 5 to shoot. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Curry from deep three-point land. No luck on that one. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Dort. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit, Grant.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
Here's Curry. The Thunder making their last shot. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City trailing. Now here's Dort. No points yet. Here's Holmgren. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Now here's Thompson, coming off a 28-point game against Portland. Oh, Clay takes the contact and finishes.
Boy, Thompson keeps his composure through the contact. If you're going to foul him, it better be done right because you don't want to give him this and one.
Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, B.A., I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Here's Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. A little mid-range shot is up. Offensive board. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
That's a savvy move right there. Chet Holmgren has been well coached, guys. Defender has no chance in that situation.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Curry. Curry going all the way to the rim.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Draymond Green is one of the most versatile defenders in league history. He said, quote, "I'm comfortable guarding anybody." But he also said, "I love playing against those big guys. They're thinking they've got a mismatch, but I'm built for this. It won't be as easy as you think it's going to be," Brian.
Allie, he always takes that challenge, doesn't he? Thank you. And it's the Warriors with the ball. The Thunder making their last shot. They get the rebound. Here's Looney. Second shot opportunity. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. Thunder with a lead. Dort for 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Thompson passes to Curry. The 3 is up. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Curry. The 3 from Thompson. Back to Kuminga. Takes a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
The last time out, they barely captured a win against this team, and it came down to some key turnovers.
An interesting note on Jalen Williams. He was the first Santa Clara player drafted in 26 years.
B.A., we know who that player you're talking about is. Obviously, Steve Nash was selected out of Santa Clara back in 1996. That one worked out pretty well. I think Jalen Williams will be special as well.
Pass to Giddey. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Here's Wallace. No points so far. Dort outside. Here's Wallace. And here's Giddey. The 3 ball. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, instant offense. Be shot ready on the catch, Josh Giddey. Yes, sir.
Here's Curry. The kick out to Wiggins. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
If you do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Dort. Thompson with some nice D.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Here's Curry. Curry from inside.
Well, we know Steph Curry has a ton of fun on the court because he can score from virtually anywhere. But that floater is a must-have tool in the toolbox.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead. They're up by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 17 points and 1 assist. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning the battle of the boards. All of these bodies crashing the glass, giving them a physical and a middle edge.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
It was a great display of team ball. Wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit sharing the rest. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm. Look. Comfortable and confident.
And so in the game for the Warriors, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay at the 1 and the 2. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga, and it's Looney in at the center position. With the putback, Williams grabs the board. And Giddey has got the ball here for OKC. Trailing by 4, their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. Launches a 3, and they'll get another chance. Williams from long range. The rebound by Wiggins.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Looney with some nice D.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Another 3 for Golden State.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. There's the drive. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
I tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
Curry passes to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Williams on the wing. Baseline jumper right on the money. Williams has got 6.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Here's Curry, and stolen by Holmgren. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Here's Dort. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That one belongs to Wiggins. And the first one at the line is good. What's something that stuck out to you about Lou Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops for me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defense. Defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against.
The shot by Looney, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. It's picked off. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, strong like bull.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Warriors are pursuing a 2-timeline approach, competing for titles while also building a young core for their future. It does not come cheap. This season, they're paying record-high luxury tax with the total team payroll around $500 million. Brian, the commitment to winning now and down the road is evident.
Deep pockets, Allie, that's for sure. Thank you.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And here's Curry for 3. Oh, Curry with no space delivers.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Wiggins. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Tuesday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. And then Friday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Here's Holmgren. Banked it in off the glass. Holmgren's got 9.
Nice work by Chet Holmgren on the interior. Hey, you've got to be opportunistic if you find yourself in the paint.
Golden State calls timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And over the last month, here's a look at the big men who have shot the ball the best from outside the arc, a growing trend in today's NBA. 5th is Dario Saric.
And we all love to talk about floor spacing. Well, this group of bigs provide exactly that, which is what makes them so special.
You know, and that causes all sorts of matchup problems for an opponent. Just the threat of one of them getting hot from three-point range affects the defensive game plan.
SGA from distance.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes down. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. 11-point game. Outside, Williams. Now here's Giddey. Not a lot of room. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. 19-footer. Here's Holmgren. And it's Oklahoma City scoring again.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Oh, Curry from way out there.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
52.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Warriors ahead. They lead by 12. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter started. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Boy, this guy is an absolute force of nature on the offensive end. SGA, I don't know what the defense is going to do with you.
And here are the Warriors now. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Podziemski. And stolen by Holmgren. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look.
Come on.
Clock at 4. Curry with a steal. To the cup. Curry. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's aggressive defense. Shai always competing on that end of the floor.
Tries it from the top of the key. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And here are the Warriors now. 10-point lead. Here's Curry. Saric finds Curry. Back to Saric. And there's another one for the Warriors.
This guy is an efficient scorer. Dario Saric knows his strengths on the offensive end and can capitalize.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Saric. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Podziemski. Three-pointer, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Outside, Williams. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Uses the glass on the layup.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Curry gets the bucket.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Pass to Giddey. Three-pointer. The rebound by Moody. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Saric has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Such a problem when Saric is knocking down the three. It helps space the floor for his teammates. You've got to guard him there.
Of course, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
VA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special.
The three from Curry, and the Warriors with another three.
There is nothing Steph Curry can't do on the floor. He is a Hall of Famer, and right now the defense has got to find a way to get him off balance.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Williams on the wing. He's watched by Kuminga. Williams' shot is good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Here's Looney. Tries again. And the layup is good. And the Warriors lead by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Stephen Curry.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Dort for three. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Golden State, Kevon Looney. 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. You know, for my money, Josh Giddey is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he has superb vision in the open floor, B.A. Reads the angles and sees how plays develop with ease. His teammates have to be ready for a pass from Giddey at all times.
Curry against Williams. Out to the wing. The open shot by Saric. Offensive rebound. Moody from outside. That shot off. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
in terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.